So how do you ease the burden of your accounting records on your business? Hi, my name is Gordon De Silva. I'm a multi-award winning chartered accountant, the best-selling author of Profit Propeller, and the creator of the Profit Multiplier program, which helps owner-managed businesses make more profit in less time with less risk and with greater certainty. So let's get started on this topic on reducing the burden of accounting on your business. If you are a small business, then one of your biggest challenges is that you may not be able to afford, or you may not think you can afford, an accountant or bookkeeper to look after your financial records. And you may even have heard it said that it's better to do it yourself because then you have a feel of what's going on in your business. And I sort of disagree profoundly with that. It's like me sort of learning to plumb so that I know how a plumber's going to fix my problem when I have a leak. It makes absolutely no difference whether, how much time is it going to take me to learn plumbing compared to just hiring the right plumber to fix the plumbing. I mean, it seems pointless because I know I'm just probably going to make a bigger mess of it. But that's because, I'm probably useless at DIY. It's something I used to do, but I don't do anymore. And I think having an understanding of what it takes and what is right and what is wrong is probably useful. But even that can be solved by hiring someone who has credentials and a proven track record in doing the job. So you make sure you've got referrals, make sure you've got an authority body, a qualification behind them, professional indemnity insurance, so if anything goes wrong they get covered, because those are all things that professional organizations do if they know what they're doing. Because if you were pretty rubbish at your job and you asked for insurance, your premiums would be crazy high because they would be having to keep pay out. And if your record is really good, then obviously PI insurance costs very little to protect the client like you, because there's never any claim because you always do the right thing at the right time in the right way. And so my first thing would be to search out someone that you believe will do a really good job for you on your accounts and even your bookkeeping. However, what you do want to insist on is that on a regular basis, preferably every month, if not every quarter, you get reports. Now, these reports you do have to understand. It is no excuse to say, well, I don't get numbers. The job of your chosen accountant and bookkeeper has to be helping you understand a one-page report, and it doesn't need to be more than one page, on your finances. They need you to understand the impact of what you're doing and what the figures are telling you. We call it the numbers story. And if you get the numbers story of your business on a regular basis, every month, every quarter at least, then you're in a good place because you're going to be able to make adjustments, fix problems as they occur rather than a year after they've occurred and go, I wish I'd fixed that a long time ago. And therein, I think, is the first step, is to make sure that you find a good accountant. And if you find a good accountant and bookkeeper, make sure they have a reporting process that gives you the 3Ks. The 3Ks would be the key predictive indicators. They're really powerful. The key strategic indicators. These are things that you set strategically will take your business forward. And then, of course, the very common key performance indicators, which tell you how well you've done in the last period. The first two are more to do with the future of your business, how well your business is going to grow. The last one is going to be on how well your business has done in the last 30 days or quarter, depending on how well you're recording or how frequently you're recording it. So the reason for that is that by understanding those numbers, and they'll all fit on one page, you will have your finger on the pulse. You will know when things are going right. You will know when things are not going right. You will know which areas need to be fixed. You will know which areas to leave alone. You will know which areas are doing really well and maybe to do more of. And that gives you clarity, it gives you focus, it gives you perception and a clear route to action and implementation, which will take your business forward significantly. And on our Profit Multiplier program, we talk about people doubling their profits in 2 years. Now that, there are a whole load of people who go, we'll double your profits in 6 months and we'll help you make £100,000 more in 10 weeks or whatever it is. Those are really wild claims and usually not guaranteed, and there's some weasel out clauses. I don't want to make wild cases because I presume you're doing something right to be in business over 3 years, 4 years, 5 years and on. So I'm not going to be able to come in and go, look, I suppose if you're making a £10 profit, doubling it is not hard. But we're talking about businesses who are probably making £50,000 to £100,000 profit, and they want to double that. And it takes a bit of time because you've got to get certain things focused on and created. And that is why this reporting is really the centerpiece of everything we do, and it leads on to our 3x3x3 process. So let me ask you this question on leaving. Do you have the numbers you need from your accounts? Yeah, you may have a bookkeeper, you may even do it yourself, but does that information feed back to you your numbers story? And if it does, do you then take action on the back of it? Because if you just get a number story and ignore it and then you carry on doing what you did yesterday, that's not terribly useful. And who holds you to account? Who helps you interpret and challenge the numbers story for yourself? These are the questions that we bring up in our Profit Multiplier program. That's why clients work with us, because they see the added value of us helping them towards doubling their profit, and the return on investment is significant. But everyone has to come to their own decision on how much help they want to get and how much they want to do themselves and how fast they want to move forward. So let me leave you with those thoughts. If you like the ideas presented and the thoughts generated by this blog, please click the like button, subscribe to it, share it, and of course comment on it. Tell us what else you'd like us to talk about. If you disagree with me, tell me so, and tell me what you think I could do better. I'm always looking to learn and share. Thank you very much. All the very best. Goodbye.